Dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to hear and see this video message. Today we are going to pray for political parties in India. I wish and pray all the political parties should be transparent, so all the political parties should comes under the RTA Act, that is Right to Information Act, should comes under this act. The detailed message for this video I make it in a description. You can go through that and study. Present issues in Indian elections. India's political culture has been vitiated by unprecedented waves of populism, jingoism, sectarianism, and confrontational politics. Caste and religious politics in the last 3 decades have been marked by the desire for power on the caste and religious lines rather than the substantial agenda for social reforms of the downtrodden. Expenditure. There are 3 drivers of expenditure in election: vice legitimate electioneering cost, party running cost, and TV airtime cost. However, the accounted legitimate expenditure is a mere percentage of actual spending by the candidate and their corresponding political parties. As per the statistics, the annual burden on party workers to indirectly maintain an assembly constituency to rupees 3 to 4 crores. This gives birth to strong nexus between the party workers and the bureaucracy, who in lieu of giving money take petty contracts, police case intervention, etc., and leading to abuse of administrative process. Vote buying. The rise of illegitimate expenditure on vote buying has become a matter of great concern, as it is making only the rich to be more qualified to become an MP or MLA over well qualified public spirited person. As can be seen, out of 533 candidates elected to the 17th Lok Sabha, 475 parliamentarians, around 88% are crorepathies. This reflects the paradoxical situation of poor India with rich parliamentarians, raising concerns about the growing role of money power in politics. Corrupt politicians with criminal records, caste and criminal based politics, and allegations of vote buying have defeated the very purpose of democratic process. In India, the rate of conviction for politicians is abysmally low, with just 6% in criminal cases. This implies that a large number of accused politicians with a criminal background actually go unpunished from a court of law and are not disqualified from contesting election further. By these antisocial elements enter the electoral process by contesting elections, getting elected to the legislature, and consequently occupying public offices. This happens due to existing strong nexus between the criminals and the politicians, abusing the loopholes in the present systems. Freebies. Freebie is something provided or given free of charge, ranging from rice at cheapest rate to laptops and bicycles. These promises may be targeted at particular group of electorate, like below poverty line families, weaker section of the society, women, handicapped, etc. Although people have many a times rejected it, but still political parties continue to combat with each other by offering such entitlements. Increasing attempts to entice the voters with short-term benefits in the form of populist schemes for election advantage at the cost of governance, besides adversely impacting the long-term interest of the poor and the middle class. Paid news disrupt the level playing field and circumvents the election expenditure limits. This creates a hurdle for the Election Commission of India to conduct the smooth run-of election in a free, fair and transparent manner. Fact news. This is ample evidence that during the election, all political parties were using WhatsApp to spread highly divisive, manipulated or completely false information. The election attracted a systematic attempt to spread misinformation through social media. About 50,000 fake news stories were published during the recent Lok Sabha election and shared 2 million times, according to a study conducted by a fact-checking startup Logically. Poll-related violence. The 2021 Assembly election in West Bengal highlighted another dimension of election-related violence before and during and after the polls. Instead of celebration of democracy, the polls have become occasion for polarization of population. Issuance of secret bonds. The electoral bonds are the bearer bonds that were launched in 2017 in order to cleanse the system of political funding in the country. However, its anonymous features in which neither the donor nor the political party is obligated to reveal whom the donation comes from defeats the fundamental principles of transparency in political finance, as the voters are unaware of the source of funds that are spent by the political parties in the election process. Bible talks about Indian election in chapter Joshua, chapter 18, verse 6. You should describe the land and divide it into 7 parts. Bring the map to me, and we will throw lots to let the Lord our God decide how to divide the land among the tribes. Amen.